Hey, how you guys doing? What's up? How's everyone doing? You know, I thought really long and hard after watching this video, and the sheer response kind of took me off guard a little bit. And first of all, I just want to say before I continue this video and before I explain everything and before I tell you what I need to tell you, uh, first of all, I want to say, hey, I totally appreciate all of the support. I mean, every single one of you. This is the reason excuse me, and this is the reason I'm showing this is just to appreciate all of your support. And I'm going to name every and each one of you and give you the shout out because of the support. First of all, first never follows. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. As you can read what he says there, I thank you so much for the support, brother. I appreciate that. I totally appreciate. Thank you. Parkash William, I know him. Thank you. Thank you, man. As a matter of fact, I need to start doing this. As I'm making the video, this will be done along with a shout out. Parkish William, thank you. First never follows, thank you. Wrath of Bill, FreeSync doesn't work on this monitor, not through HDMI anyway. I have the same monitor. That is true. You have to have a display port. You have to have a display port to HDMI adapter and then connect it to your console. That's the only way the FreeSync will be able to work. It's through a display port, so he is correct. So we'll give him a like. He's correct on that. I know Ken Trey Swagger. He's been following me for a long time. I would say he's been following me since I think I started my channel. So thank you, brother. Thank you, Ken Trey. I appreciate it, man. Let me give you the like and the heart. Arnold, yeah. Do you know what? I can use my FreeSync on my monitor. I'm using the Xbox One S, and I tried to do my FreeSync with the monitor, and I won't let me turn on. Well, Arnold, here's the deal. You gotta have the DisplayPort cable. Now, the cable that comes with, it's only for the graphics card, meaning that your graphics card on a computer has to have a DisplayPort, which every new graphics card for AMD now has a DisplayPort, so you don't have to worry about that. But if you want to connect it to console, PlayStation 4 Pro, you will have to go ahead and go on Amazon. Man, they're like $5. I think you get it for like $5 plus shipping and handling. You look like 8, 9, whatever. Okay, $10. That's what you're going to spend. $10 for a DisplayPort to HDMI cable adapter, meaning that the DisplayPort will be connected to your monitor output, and from the DisplayPort output from your monitor, it's going to connect to a HDMI and then will be connected to your PlayStation 4 Pro HDMI input. Okay, that's how I'm going to connect the Xbox One X as well. But we'll give him a like and heart anyway, because he did ask a good question. So there you go. I just found your channel, Metal Krauser. I just found your channel 2 days ago and already gonna quit. My luck. I really enjoyed your videos. Very informative. Thank you, man. We'll get to this question that he asked, so it will be explained. PlayStation Pro, it's native 4K. Please delete your channel. And then my friend Ken Tracewager says, laughing my ass off, native 4K my ass. PlayStation Pro couldn't even run its main titles like Uncharted 4 and Horizon Zero Dawn in native 4K, which is true. Obviously, this is one of the haters. This is one of the this is the person that I usually don't give any attention, but because I am singly, individually, giving everybody a shout out, so this guy happened to be there. I just let him stay there. Let him be deserted by himself on that comment. So thank you, William Leong. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. I've started to see some things in YouTube that tell me that it's on downward spiral. Eventually, YouTube will become a dying platform. Here's the thing, Zachary Goterich. I have spoken to YouTube. I have contacted them. They said that even though you're free to make the content that you want to make, but they don't. Their their affiliates and their investors and advertisers. You have to understand YouTube lives off of advertising. They have advertisers all over the world, not just United States, but like all over the world. They have so many advertisers, and these advertisers have investors. So these investors and these advertisers, they don't want to be associated with any kind of like view, political view, controversial view, biased view. Uh, have you ever watched a the beginning of a like a 4K or Blu-ray movie, and they says Warner Brothers, Universal, 20th Century Fox, we do not represent the views that are presented on this commentary or on the making of this film. Those views are solely from that person, individual that's making the statement. So they're trying to keep themselves from any kind of like groups or any kind of points of views, okay, because they're running a business. And look, I understand that aspect. I'm not against it. I totally understand that. But what I said to YouTube is there was nothing in my videos that was controversial. I was just simply saying that EA servers were down, and they were down. They were down at the moment that I was filming that, and the Xbox Xbox Live service was down a little bit too as well. So there was nothing that I was saying, but they told me the reason they didn't, the reason their investors and advertisers didn't feel it was appropriate is because of the titles. The way I left the titles, but I said it was in a comedic way. Obviously, I was joking. I said EA Server Challenge failed, but they said you were mocking them. I said, so basically, you can't even make a joke. I mean, so anyway, what they did, they let it go. They kind of they let it go. They let me some of the videos that were demonetized. Actually, they let me monetize them. I disputed. I sent them review, uh, and they said, well, they came to the terms. They agreed that they should be monetized because they said that basically, even though it was kind of in a comedic way, still they don't feel that it was damaging the advertisers or was damaging. It wasn't a sensitive message. That's what they're trying to say. Like it wasn't as sensitive. What they do have is they have this like automatic system set up with these advertisers where they kind of like if they see something that's let's say it's basically a computer. Computer. But the best way they explain it to me, the computer automatically reviews it because then it's not like you have a human there sitting and reviewing all these videos. It doesn't work that way. It's a computer that automatically detects it, and then they the YouTube might look at it, review it after it reaches 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 10,000 views, and they review it. But anyway, I don't want to go too much into that detail. Even when I was talking to YouTube about this, they were kind of butchering it to me. It was like a half-assed excuse. So to answer the Zachariah Guttrich message is it is true that YouTube has made some bad decisions in terms of like their policies and whatnot. I just wish that they would change that. I hopefully they will change these policies because I don't agree with them. I think they're kind of like they're making it difficult for the creator to know like it's difficult to know like even this video I don't know if it's going to be able to be monetized or not because like what is the sensitive, what is not sensitive, like how could I determine that? And how can a person imagine a Howard Stern? Well, a good example is Howard Stern. Imagine Howard Stern, and how would he work if satellite Sirius and XM Sirius told him, "Hey, man, you got to be very careful how you talk on your program." Well, guess what? Howard Stern wouldn't be working on satellite radio, just like he quit terrestrial radio. The reason he quit terrestrial radio because of that FCC rules that even he didn't know. Like, what are the rules anymore? You know, because they keep changing rules on the go from the hip, and that's the problem. They keep changing the rules on the go, on the hip, and it makes it difficult for somebody like him to work on the terrestrial radio. That's why he left Clear Channel radio, and then he moved on to the satellite. Now, of course, satellite gave him the freedom to do what he wants to do, and of course, it's just a better deal for him, money-wise and everything. And the reason I'm bringing Howard Stern to this is because this is the issue. The issue is some of these policies that YouTube is making is just making it confusing and difficult for a creator to know, well, what is appropriate and what is not appropriate. Now, we all know the basics of the appropriate. The basics of appropriate is you don't threaten anybody. You don't use politics. You don't use religion. You don't use diversity. Okay, I get it. All of these things, they're sensitive. I get that. That, I understand it. That's the common sense. That's the basics. But the advertiser rules are really not disclosed. If you read their policies, they don't tell you exactly what does advertisers means by sensitive. Because they're giving advertisers a freedom to do what they want to do. When you give somebody a total freedom to decide based on their feelings what should be advertiser suitable and what shouldn't be advertiser suitable, then you, as a Google, YouTube, then you are pretty much giving away what you have created, the platform that you have created. And this platform that you have created, it's a very strong platform. And hopefully they'll review this. Hopefully they'll, I really hope they get rid of this. I really hope that they get rid of this nonsense, because it really is a nonsense. All right, let me continue on, because I could spend talking about this for an hour. All right, so let me give him a like. I wish best for you, dude, or wherever you end up in the future. Just be you, dude. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. Sarkis Kaspara Velila. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I really do. Hopefully I didn't butcher your name, man. Hopefully I said it right. Sarkis Kaspara Velila. Thank you, brother. Thank you. I appreciate it. Stop, dude. You know you're not done. Just give people true info. I don't know. He might be onto something. Justin from a night shift saw this. Got it for you. But see why you had to do this. Loved your honest and biased tech heavy videos. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. What are your settings for the monitor? Pretty much I have my brightness on all the way to 100 maximum, and then contrast to 70 and sharpness to 30. I would highly recommend that you do not use the high resolution mode. High resolution mode, what it does, it just uses more of a sharpness outline, so you don't want to use that. I would just stay away from that. So let's give him a like. PlayStation HDR isn't in out of the box. It has to be patched in. Well, you know, everything has to be patched in. That's pretty much self-explanatory. Well, my opinion here, I'll give you my opinion right now. BB out. I mean, I don't understand your question, to be honest. It's like PlayStation HDR isn't out of the box. Well, let me explain something to you, BB out, so you understand. Nothing is out of the box. The hardware that's built into PlayStation 4 has the ability to use data meta and compress incoming signal of HDR. It has the hardware to compress that signal and render that signal of HDR. Okay, it has that ability to do so through GPU and software. Software means metadata, which is going to detect that HDR, and then it's going to send that signal through HDMI 2.0, And then your TV will also use its own metadata depending on what type of TV you have, and then it's going to render that HDR. So there's my message, but I'll give him a like, man. I'll give him a like. I mean, he did ask the question. These are like very good questions, so I'll give him a like. There you go. And Michael Pullen, hopefully I pronounced it right. Michael Pullen, thank you, sir, for your time to share with me all of the interesting technology. I wish you all the best. Please let me know where I may find you new content. Thanks again. Thank you, Michael. It's my pleasure, man. Hopefully you're watching this video. If you watch this video, I will explain everything. Alright, so since I only have a limit of time to make this video because it's being recorded in the highest possible bitrate. The Reckoning, Isaiah, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, The Reckoning. Thank you, Isaiah. Thank you, David Perez. Reckoning, Isaiah, David, Michael, thank you all. BB out. Alright, so I think and of course, my friend here, XF34RX DriftX, thank you, man. Look, you've been supporting me. He's also a friend on my Xbox Live, so thank you, man. XF3RX DriftX, thank you, man. All right, so let's get back to the whole point I want to say on this video. I watched this video. It's gotten a lot of views, as a matter of fact, which understandably so. I understand why. And I've been looking at the comments, honestly, and the only thing that got me is the messages that I've been getting, not just through the comments, but through my email, through Xbox, PlayStation. I mean, people have been asking me, email me, and I'm truly humbled that I have so many supporters that truly enjoy what I do, and I think I know why they like my channel and why they like me. Well, I think mainly it's because of my personality, number one. But above all, it's the fact that I am unbiased. There's not a single fanboy bone in me. As you all know, I have pretty much everything. From Nintendo Switch, Xbox, PC, different types of 4K panels, monitors, etc., etc., etc. So they know that I'm not a fanboy in any shape or form. And I have 2,070 plus videos to prove that. Also, not to brag about myself, but no one has made more videos in such a short period of time than me. I'm not going to name any YouTubers out there, but they know that no one has achieved or made more videos in just a short period of time than I did. 2,077 videos plus, that's a lot of videos. Good luck going through all that. I know it will say 2014 on my channel, but that's when I officially created the channel. I didn't put any videos in 2014. I just had some live streams here and there. 2015 is when I officially kicked in this channel called Mr. 4K Upscaler. It first started with with a 4K gaming vault, and then after I had that whole fiasco, whatever you want to call it, the fight that Mayweather versus McGregor, kind of a fight with. It was kind of fun to me, honestly. I enjoyed it, as a matter of fact. With Hard 8, then after I had that whole thing with Hard 8, I changed it to Mr. 4K Upscaler, and then he changed it to Mr. 4K Ambassador. Now we're cool. In the beginning we had our fights, we had our differences. I think we got off of the wrong foot. He made some points which were true. About the 4K televisions and all that. Look, I don't want to get into the whole history between me and him. You guys can watch those videos and decide for yourself. But let me now talk about this video. After watching, like I said, all of the comments, and after seeing this is actually just the comments that you saw here. After checking my mailbox, PlayStation, Xbox, you name it, man. My Facebook, Google. I mean, people been messaging me left and right. Actually, I ran out of the batteries on my cell phone. That's how many messages were just popping out. People were begging me. They were like urging me not to quit. Like really, like literally. I mean, like they were like begging me at the same time, but also they understood why I'm doing it. But please, man, don't quit. You know, we want to see your opinion on the Xbox One X and what you're gonna do with the X, and we want to see what new TVs you might get down the future, and we want your opinion, and maybe you'll start the using the calibrating equipment, and so like they just wanted me not to quit. And so I guess this is that moment in the video, which I saved it after 20 minutes for you guys to hear my final decisions and what I'm going to say. As I said earlier in the video, I have spoke to YouTube about this. They did the videos that were demonetized. They let them monetized. They reviewed them, and they came to conclusion, just like I came to conclusion, that there's no sensitive stuff in there that would prohibit advertisers not to have it advertised. Obviously, especially that one video, the clouds. You know, they said, well, you're sending a positive message. I don't understand why this was being not allowed to be monetized. This is coming from a YouTube person, you know, that I spoke to, and they reviewed it. They have their own, you know, in Silicon Valley out there, they have their own offices. They look at this stuff, they review it. They have to review it. They keep it in the cloud for whatever purposes, you know. There's many different issues that they might have to keep that video for some purposes, you know. Whether it's, let's say something happens, something dramatic happens, and they have to keep that video for the law enforcement or state officials or whoever to look at the video. So they have a certain special cloud where they keep these videos. Even if they're deleted, they can keep those videos in a certain cloud for them to check them out. I don't want to give you too much detail about how they work. It's just, this is what they told me. But anyway, after talking to Google, having this conversation with them back and forth. By the way, that the conversation was back and forth via email. It wasn't like me talking to them directly. It was like back and forth via email. And sometimes it can take a while till you get the message back. It's a long process. After talking to them, and then after watching the subscribers and the outcry, really, of them begging me not to quit, the final decision that I made is for me to, well, I am going to officially not quit. There. I decided to stay after all. And the reason I'm gonna stay, honestly, it's not because of the YouTube and their policy, the money. Honestly, at this point, I don't even care about their rules and their policies and what they're gonna put on there. Hopefully, me talking to them, hopefully this will send a signal to YouTube to maybe look into their policies and change a few things around. You know what I mean? Maybe not. I don't know. But I'm sure we'll have some, when they're sitting on a table across the meeting, I'm sure this will come up and say, hey, you know, don't you think we're being maybe too harsh on the creators? On that we allow these advertisers to do what they want to do? Don't you think it's too much for us to give them total freedom? So I think this question will definitely pop, because it's not just me that's being affected by this. There's a lot of big celebrity YouTubers out there that are being affected by this. There's a lot of them out there that are being affected. So the bottom line is this: I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna continue, and I just want you to know that I'm continuing this because of you. It's not because of YouTube. Even if they don't pay me anything, I don't care about my partners at this point. Even if they don't pay me anything, even if they demonetize all of my videos, at this point, I'm doing this for you guys. I'm staying for you because to see this kind of a support, to see this level of support, it would be almost impossible for me to ignore that and just kind of walk away. That would make me look like, it would make me look bad. That's how it would make me look. I know you guys would understand why I'm walking away, but at the same time, you guys would feel like let down, and I don't want you guys to feel let down. There's a lot of letting down happening today in this world, and I don't want to be that person that's gonna let you down. You know, so I am going to stay, and I'm staying because of you guys, because of you and your support, because you stuck with me since last year of September. I mean, late August. I'm sorry, August 28th. Once I got that Madden bundle with Xbox One S. So you stuck with me throughout all of these months and all of these videos that I created, and the sheer support that I have from you. It's something that I truly cherish, and it's because of you. The reason I'm simply giving everybody a shout out. Oh yeah, William Leung, thank you. William, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. I don't know if I forgot to mention your name, but thank you, William. So I'm doing this because of you guys. I'm staying because of you. Tomorrow I might have something interesting. This will be my video for today, but tomorrow I'm having an interesting video. Something regarding the 4K monitors, and also something regarding the Xbox One X as well. Make sure you watch the Gamescom, and also make sure, here's my advice. Tonight, I would say early morning, don't go to sleep. It's one of those things you'll have to drink a lot of coffee. Don't go to sleep. Be on a standby on Amazon.com, and as soon as Xbox One X Project Scorpio Edition gets released, then you can go ahead and you can pre-order it. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to pre-order it as soon as they make it available. The reason you want to get Project Scorpio Edition, because Project Scorpio Edition is going to be a limited edition that down the road, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, you can sell on the eBay, or whatever eBay is being called whatever it's going to be called in 10 years. I don't know, maybe eBay Super, or if it gets bought by someone else, you'll be able to sell it on the eBay, and with Project Scorpio logo, that limited edition, you'll be able to get a lot of cash for that thing, a lot of money. So it's definitely a collector's item that's worth pre-ordering. Now, another thing I want to say before I end this video, regarding the people who are blocked. Here's the thing. I gave a lot of you, actually there's not that many. Here, I want to say something. There's not that many that are blocked. There's maybe handful of people, like 10, maybe 10. It's a small group, okay? And I want you to understand something. I have certain rules on my channel, and I gave you a warning. I gave all 10 of you a warning on not to be asking me any questions regarding what I buy, what I do, what I sell, what I don't have, what I have. And I gave you that warning because simply it's none of your business. I mean, it's my business. And I gave you the warning, but you guys ignored that and keep asking, keep asking, keep asking. And then even furthermore, you guys went into, I'm talking about 10 individuals, which are all connected to each other. You guys went into even furthermore to be asking me about my personal life. Come on, man. I don't know you, guys. Some of you, those of you haters, I don't know where you live. I don't know where you are. Okay? I don't know your true intentions. We're not like true buddies. Okay? If you were true friends, first of all, you wouldn't be asking me that kind of stupid questions, personal questions, and then telling me what I should do with my equipment. The reason I'm dropping this out, and the reason I'm not naming any names, because to me these individuals are not worth my time mentioning their names. The only reason I'm saying this on this video, it's so that you guys, my subscribers, understand
why these people are blocked. Granted, they're butthurt. They're gonna make videos about me talking all kinds of nonsense because that's as low as they can go. That's what they do. That is their strategy. But obviously, it's not working. It's not working, and they know it's not working. Uh, in order for me to unblock these individuals, they would have to make some sort of a formal apology video where they apologize to me, where they say, hey, you were right. It's your YouTube channel. I had no business to tell you what to do. I had no business to ask of you, what are you doing with your equipment? I should be grateful that you did this reviews and bought all these televisions and showed us the reviews. I should be grateful for that. As a matter of fact, as they should, you know. Because like I said, I'm under no obligation to tell anybody what I do, my personal life. It's none of your business. How I buy my stuff, what I do with it. I don't have to give you any explanation on that either. And I think I made this as clear as possible. So the only way 10 of you that are blocked, the only way you are going to be unblocked is if you made some formal apology video. And then you send me that video privately or via my email or however. That's the only way you're going to get unblocked. But if you continue, you know, making these videos about me and talking all that smack, you're not helping yourself. You guys are not helping yourself because this is the kind of support that I have right here that you should definitely not reckon with. All right. But I'm not going to use, see, the thing is, guys, leave these guys alone. These 10 poor, sick people out there, that's what they are. They have sickness. And I mean that in a good way. I wish them all the best. I wish them all the well. I hope they find a treatment. But they're truly, there's something wrong them mentally. Okay. To have someone be so obsessed with me that they actually have to get involved in my personal life and they have to dictate my life and what I should do, what I shouldn't do, as if they know me, you know. Those are like very ill individuals that they really need some help. Something happened to them in life. I don't know. So leave them alone. Like I said, I'm not going to name them. They know who they are. I'm not going to name them. Let them do what they want to do. Let them make the videos. Please don't dislike their videos. Let them do what they want to do. It doesn't matter to me. But I'm just saying this so you guys understand why they're blocked. When I block somebody, I usually give you 3 strikes, 3 warnings I give people. And if you don't follow that warning, well, then why you should be surprised? Why am I blocked? Okay, I gotta have certain rules here. I gotta have certain regulations on my channel to continue. Okay, so it's been 33 minutes. It's a long video. Actually, this video is recorded in a little bit of higher bit rate. I did it for you guys. And listen, I'm continuing this because of you guys. It's not because of YouTube. I'm doing this because of you. Why? And I'll be honest with you, everything that I invested, honestly, guys, it's with my own money. I have 2 jobs. I have 2 main jobs. I cannot tell you what jobs I do because it's something that it's the type of a job that I cannot tell you. Okay, it's that kind of a contract job. I cannot tell you. I swore an oath. I cannot tell you, over the internet. Okay, it's that kind of like a job. I just simply can't. I have 2 jobs, and everything that I bought it with my own money. Everything that I sold it. Everything that I had, I returned it for a variety of reasons that I had to do. So it's not from the YouTube. The YouTube money that I make, it's really, I'll tell you the truth. I'll tell you the truth. It's like maybe 150 to 200 a month. It's basically what you're looking at. Now, I'm not being ungrateful. I appreciate the money. It's grocery money, whatever. Okay, but it's not because of that. It's because of you guys. I do this for you. And the reason I did that calibration for Alien Covenant is because of you, because I want you guys to enjoy Prometheus and Alien Covenant with the proper calibration. And that calibration that I did, it's as professional. It's probably, if you use the professional equipment, if you have somebody come to your house, a professional calibrator, you will see that it's the same exact settings that I used on that movie, which is balanced settings for that film. So there you have it, guys. It's been about 35 minutes. Hopefully you all enjoyed this video. Like I said, I do this for you. I thank you. I appreciate you all. I don't think I left anybody behind here. I pretty much acknowledged everyone. Thank you, guys. I really do appreciate all your support. And it's because of you. Remember, I don't care about YouTube and their policies and my partner and what they give me. Whatever they give me, they give me. I don't care. Nor do I care about the haters. You guys know I don't care about the haters. They're on the ignore list. They've been ignored for a month, for almost 2 months now. I only care about you, true supporters. That's who I care. I'm here for my true supporters, people who truly understand what I'm trying to do here, and above all, appreciate what I try to do here. So it's because of you. This has been made happen. Actually, I didn't say that right. This was made by you guys. You made this happen. You made this happen. It shows the power of public opinion and how important the public opinion is. And hopefully we can learn something from this video, that the public opinion is very important. If you have a public opinion that demands, that's bigger than me. You know, I have the responsibility to you guys because I owe you that. I owe you that responsibility. So this is because of you. Thank you, guys. Love all my supporters, and thank you. I really do, man. Honestly, bottom of my heart. Thank you guys so much, and thank you for sticking around with this long video. I really do appreciate it. Thank you, every single one of you. Have a nice Sunday, and stay safe out there. Be smart, think positive, control your feelings, and above all, always do the right thing. Try to be a good person. Okay? Because we need that. Oh, and don't forget, tomorrow we'll have a full eclipse in the United States. So go to NASA.com. You can find out more information about that. All right, guys. Thank you. Love you all my supporters. Have a nice Sunday. And also, before I leave, don't forget to pre-order the Xbox One X Project Scorpio. My good friend Martin, he reminded me. You guys know I will pre-order it tonight. In the early mornings, Sunday mornings, I will pre-order it. I will not be sleeping. I will pre-order it because I need that console. I need the Project X. I need it for testings. I need it. I gotta have it so I can help you guys as well. And tomorrow we'll have some surprised videos. Some surprised videos we'll have. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but something to do with the 4K monitors and then something to do with the Xbox One X. That's tomorrow, Monday. All right, guys. Have a good one. Take care. Love you. Be good. Stay safe.